No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want big screen. Big screen. I just want big screen. It is what it is, brother.
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange, eh?
Yeah, because I know you can do it. It's more having a play and making sure I can, but we're in there, brother. See, co-host. Disconnect guests and then go to co-host. Okay, let me try something, bro. Aroha mai. And then go co-host. Where the hell did it go? Oh, here we go. Co-host. Who's the Bro Toots? No. Search the Bro Toots. There we go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Kia ora, Kenos. Bro, let's just come on. Bro, let's just do this. All right. So, there's that handsome face. There's that handsome face, my friend.
Kia ora, brother.
So the reason why I wanted to do this is more around, I've been watching your videos, bro, and it's all about positivity, and I love where you're at. Let's start off with, who is the Bro Toots?
Yeah. Oh, well, whānau, yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm the Bro Toots. Originally from Gisborne, small village called Whatatutu, just between Gisborne and Matawai.
Is Matawai south or north?
So Matawai is south of the gorge.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so it goes Matawai, you got the Wairika Gorge, Matawai, and then you'll drive past a town called Tikaraka.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I went to college at Tikaraka for a couple of years.
My wife's from Muriwai.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, no.
All you Gisborneites are up here, though.
Yeah, there's a few up here. Like I got a few bros that I played rugby with back home and that they're in Auckland. But yeah, from Gisborne originally. I've been up in Auckland for about 12 years.
12 years?
I think it's 12
From
years.
Gisborne?
Yeah, from Gizzy. I was born in Gisborne Hospital, went to primary school in my village, Wharaturu, and then when I was a teenager, I got shipped off to live with my sister
Kia ora.
in Te Awamutu, and that's where I went to college.
So, why did you come up to Auckland?
Basically,
Why Auckland?
It was a kind of like a change, I just wanted a change of something different, and I was getting to the sort of the end of my tenure in the bush. I was kind of I turned 30 by that stage, and I was kind of like, I'd lost a couple of mates in the bush, and I just decided I didn't want to, end up having been in an accident in the bush. And
What was the accidents, bro?
oh, there was couple of the mates passed, just tree falling accidents. Yeah. machine accidents, because when I was logging still, it was quite heavy still with manual labor, so there was a lot of people still working on the ground, and
Damn.
nowadays it's a lot different, it's all mechanized, and
Yeah.
kind of bring these big flash machines in that can cut trees down and do it all for you from the,
Yeah.
And but yeah, I think I just decided I kind of, had my close calls and sort of thought, you know what, I need to make a change. And I don't know why. I had family in Auckland, kind of, which drew me back, to come back to Auckland.
So you come back to Auckland? What were you doing? What's your first mahi, bro?
So after I left Gisborne, I came up here and I was doing a bit of bushwork for a couple of months. But then I ended up doing some jib fixing, so plasterboard with a couple of family members.
Yeah.
Did that for quite a few years, probably about 5 or 6 years, and then went into building. And I was working for a developer for a few years, basically just doing like pretty much like a gopher. If the plumbers needed more pipe, I had to go and pick it up. If the builders needed more timber.
Bro, that's where we all started.
Yeah, so I did that for a number of years, and then kind of I ended up getting I had to get a hip replacement at 40. I think I was 40 or 41.
So, bro, there's a question here. Do you know Iwi Kohuru Mangu from Te Awamutu College?
Boy Mangu, I do know Boy. He's a little bit younger than me.
Boy. It's in brackets.
Yeah, I know Boy. I'm good mates with his mother, Te Aroa Nui Mangu.
There you go, Kainos.
Yeah, Boy's a bit younger than me, but yeah, I know Boy. Old his actual name is Rokopa. That's what we grew up. That's what his mum. That's what his name was. But we always called him Boy as well. He was always known to us as Boy. But yeah, I know Boy. He's an Aussie now.
Oh, so that's what Kainos is saying. That's his whānau. So
choice.
I love how this happens, bro. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
He's saying Boy is the koro. So you came up. I wanted to talk to you because I know you bought our rubs.
Yeah.
Ngā mihi nui.
Yeah.
But I wanted you're on a course, bro. What's your course?
Yes. So it's a full stack development course. I don't know if you know what that is.
Bro, no, that all that went over my head.
Yeah, so it's basically web development, so building websites.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just learning how to code and like using code to build a website. And
what language?
So we kind of, the last 10 weeks that I just finished on level 4, we used languages like React, Node.js. I don't know if you've heard of NPM.
Bro, okay.
We're not there.
When I did mine, I was doing C++.
Oh, yeah. So, yep, we use C++.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we do use a form of HTML and that, but it's React, so it's it's set up a lot different. It's kind of like a functioning language. You just kind of But so CSS is still it's still used because it's your style. It's all your styling.
And are you doing it for mahi or just doing it for you?
Eventually, yeah, mahi. I want to start my own business at some point.
That's the one, brother.
Yeah. So I will end up working, eventually for a company. But, I feel like it's kind of just going to be working for myself still anyway. So it'll be money that I'll be using to fund, the company that I want to begin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a course I got involved in through a platform called Mission Ready.
Oh, yeah? What do they do?
They're basically like it's, what would you say? It's like collegiate kind of, but for adults.
Oh,
because you can do, yeah, like for me, I'm doing a diploma,
yeah.
but it's with the difference between where I'm at and university is a lot kind of, I guess, like the course I'm doing is only 32 weeks all up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard and fast, and you kind of
In and out.
in and out, and you try and so you really have to focus on what you're learning and taking away from it,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's really fast. It's just bang, 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 10 weeks. Now I'm on to starting my level 5 on Monday,
Woo.
and that's going to be, so the last 10 weeks was about learning how to code and how to put websites together and connect it to a server and a database. And so, and then now the level 5 process is about using the cloud.
Mm.
So we'll be learning about how to attach websites to the cloud and run our sites online using the cloud. And
Too much. So, just for people who have just joined us, this is the man, the Bro Toots, the Gizzy man, been up here for 12 years, on a web development course. And the reason why I'm having a cordial with him is this man's been with me from the beginning. From the beginning that I've been doing my TikTok journey, he's always been there, always been supportive. And I thought, this guy needs to come on and cordial because he's the Bro Toots, you're on a fantastic journey. When I say that, it's because you're doing it for you, and I think I watch your videos and you're passionate about it. And that's what I like. You aren't just doing it to fill time. I feel that some of our younger ones, it's like they've got to do a course and they just do it just to fill time, get in debt, and then struggle for the rest of their lives where, you're on there, you're talking like you'll talk. And hopefully you'll come out of it with are you coming out with a diploma?
yeah, so level 5, it'll be 10 weeks, and then level 6, which is the end of the final process of the diploma, you basically, you'll get put into like an intern with a tech company. And Mission Ready chooses that for you. You don't get a choice. You go through the process of this level 5, and then at the end, they'll just you'll get processed, and they'll kind of put you in a place that suits your skills and how you've developed over the level 5.
Yeah.
And then you'll go in for that 10 weeks and have an intern and basically just try and get a job.
Did you, when you finish, your plan is to is to work for yourself or work for a company?
So at the end of the course, I will be working for a company.
Yeah.
But like I say, it'll be to make money to start my own business.
Yeah.
And so, because that's my goal, is to work for myself. Most of my life I've worked for other people. I've labored for, so many companies. And basically I'm kind of like at a point now where,
Yeah, I know.
I understand now I can work for myself and I can do it for myself. I just have to, like yourself, you just got to take the step, follow the process and just believe in it.
The cool thing is about Māori is that we were entrepreneurs before entrepreneur was a word for us. We traded, we did everything you needed to do to make money. And it's in us. We've just got to find it and make sure that we're realistic about what we're doing. And I reckon, bro, what you're doing is fantastic. Like I said, I watch your videos all the time. I think, man, this boy's onto it. I love the first couple when you're showing your school and that. Where's that school, bro?
The Mission Ready stuff.
Yeah.
So it's it's in Onehunga, their headquarters.
If you're not from Tamaki, where's Onehunga?
Oh, so Onehunga is out south on the south side of Auckland. So it's almost central, kind of, really.
Okay.
But
so
it's
before Rainbow's End?
Yeah, so it's literally. Do you know where Dress Smart is? No. So if you took the tunnel out south, heading
Yeah.
towards Manukau, you'd
Oh, yeah.
basically get out of the tunnels and then travel about 4Ks and then get off the motorway onto the left, and
Yeah.
it's on your hunga in there.
Okay, I know where you're at. Yep.
Yes. So the classes are there, and during the first 10, 12 weeks, it's up to you whether you go into class and do the session in class, or you can literally go online and do the
You're
session
traveling
online.
down each day.
Pardon?
I was going to say you're traveling down each day.
Well, I would travel when I could.
Shoulder that one. And are you're doing it all online now?
Yeah, so the level 5 will be night courses now, so it'll be from 6 o'clock till 9 at night.
6 o'clock. And would you suggest this for not would you suggest, what do you believe would be a good thing to have going on to that course? Oh, that's a better question.
Basically, when I started this journey, I kind of went into a frenzy of teaching myself.
Yeah.
Like I went for a really crazy frenzy where I was just sitting out here for hours trying to teach myself how to do HTML and CSS and
Yeah.
how to understand coding and what it was. And then sort of by the time I got onto the course, you know, what I taught myself was it was a good way to start, but it was kind of like different to what I was going to be learning.
Yeah.
Because, the technology that we used on the course was kind of like modern, up-to-date technology that everybody's using, and it's kind of. So I would just suggest, if you want to join this course and you want to get onto this diploma, just look into stuff like React and Node.js. What else? Yeah, kind of look at that CSS and try and get your head around what it is, because it's a lot to take in. Like there's a lot. Even after the 10 weeks, bro, there's still so much that I need to learn and understand.
So just before we go further, that one, Modi order, brother. And so Lucinda's come on and she said there's a shortage of IT technicians, and they're paid. They're paid really well by companies. So on that comment, what is the pay like?
Well, I think some people, start off at 70 to 85,000 a year, but then you gradually, I think that'd be a junior intern or junior software developer.
Yeah.
And then eventually, when you start to move into senior roles, you can get up to like 160 or 170, I think, with some of the numbers I was reading about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you coming out with a diploma level 5, you'd start off as a junior.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
And it's, people, when you go into this kind of thing, you have to kind of like find this, find something about yourself that's makes you different. Like for me, going on to this course, I kind of sort of fell into the being Maori,
Yeah.
I took that as my difference, because we look at the world differently. We see Mother Nature differently. We understand the whenua differently. So that's kind of what I felt made me different to other students.
And to our audience out there right now, and what the Bro Toots is saying, and I fully agree. We're not saying our view is better.
Yeah.
We're just saying we see it differently than Tauiwi or Pākehā or others. Yeah, and it's true. We really do. But it's no better or no worse
it's not,
than
no,
your view. I just want to jump in before someone jumps in and says, hey!
That's onto it though. You can understand how that would kind of maybe come off that way, but it was more like
that's a positive.
It's a positive. It was more just finding something about yourself that makes you, special, and try and build on that.
What's your superpower, brother?
Yeah. For me, like I find that in these situations where I can talk to people, I can be quite good at that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
so when we did presentations and show and tells for our projects, I found I was quite. I think it's just because of my age as well. Like
Yeah.
I'm past that whole being like shamed
Being
and all that kind of
whakamai.
stuff. Yeah, being whakama. It was
Yeah.
kind of like, I used to tell my classmates, bro, what you need to do is just think of it, go into it like you know exactly what you're talking about. Like this is your show and you're running it, and you need to make these people believe that you are running a show. And that's how I got through them. That's how I used to get through the show and tells. And
The thing is, though, bro, you come across that way. You show yourself as someone that you know what you're wanting and wanting to achieve, and that's why I was saying with your videos, I'm a sound guy, so I love listening to how people sound before I see them. And yours, bro, you're sounding like it's something you want. I just had a ka pai from Te Tari o Te Ora. That was to you, bro. So ka pai, brother. Too much.
Thank you, Nami.
The next question. You bought some rubs.
Yeah.
What are you using those bad boys on? And what did you cook on?
So I've used all of them. I haven't used them up. I've still got some left, but I've used all of them. The chicken, I kind of just grilled it in the oven.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give it a crisp. My barbecue's a little bit puckered at the moment, so I've had to use the pan. But like I'm a steak man, so I love the steak rub. I think they're yum.
Yeah.
They're packed with flavour. I've told some other bros about them. A couple of my other bros, I've given them a little bit of put a little sample in the cup for them. Yeah, bro, chuck this on your steak. But I recommend them finally go out and get these meat rubs. They're yum.
Te Tari o Te Ora just used the pork one on the pulled pork. And it was mean.
I've actually got a piece of steak waiting for me inside that I'm going to...
Hey, on your chicken one, there was a person, rice bubbles.
Oh.
Rice bubbles, you crush them up and you add it in and you put it over your chicken. It'll create a nice crunchy coat.
Crunchy coat, yeah. That could be the go. Yeah, that sounds like a go.
Going forward. And you're on gas barbecue?
Yeah. My barbecue's a little bit it's not broken. I just need to fix one of the elements up. But yeah, I use the gas barbecue. I love it for especially this time of year.
What's your element doing?
Oh, one of them is puckaroo. It's leaking like your one was. You're saying the other day. It's like, so you got the long kind of with the holes along the sides of them, or a couple of the holes have kind of worn off. So there's like a big flame shooting out of one side of it. Yeah, so I was like, well, I better just tie a hole on that and just leave it for now and wait till I get a new. Yeah, I don't want to blow myself up.
So I'm going to say I'm not going to say you're over the North Shore.
Yeah.
Is that where you've always been?
I started off when I moved to Auckland. I was actually living in Glen Eden.
Oh.
Yeah, down in Glen Eden there. Yeah.
That's west, eh?
Yeah, that's out west. Yeah, that's by Pars Park.
Yep.
Yeah, that's over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So my sister was living there and I moved in to live with her for a few months. Then eventually I met my partner and moved to the North Shore. But I lived in Glen Eden for a few years, for like a year or two. And then my sister actually lived up where you're living at the moment, up Swanson. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I just got a comment here. Did you moisturize this morning after I left you? Oh, hold on. Come on, Con. Do we need that? Bro, I don't understand when they come on and be yuck. Let's just remove that like that. Kia ora.
Yeah, I remember when I used to do lives way back, and I used to I'd click the invite or someone would request, and instead of swiping it off, I'd push it and they'd pop up. and they'd be saying silly stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, how do I get rid of this person?"
Yeah. I mean, because like all the videos that I do, it's just about being positive and uplifting. That's what we want, bro. There's been too many times we pull each other down and destroy something that's awesome.
Well, that's it, bro. I mean, like for myself, I always like I don't try and I focus on my course, my kai. Sometimes I chuck diving on there, but like I always try and steer away from that negative stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What sport did you do?
Oh, so the last sport I did was actually Prezi rugby.
Ooh, whereabouts?
Takapuna. We used to play the Massey Maulers.
Oh, you might have to join up again, brother. I'm playing this year.
Wow. The boss records, not after getting my hip replacement.
Did you get a hip replacement?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Tell us about it, bro. If you want to.
Pardon?
Tell us if you want to.
Well, it was a degenerative, so it was kind of something that was always going to happen. It was, I think, the doctor, when I spoke to him or when I was dealing with the doctor, he kind of said, I think the working in the bush and having a belt around your waist all the time, and that kind of sped the process up.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's how I ended up doing this tech stuff, because the doctors basically said to me, you can keep working and labouring for, however long, but I'm telling you now, in 10 years, you'll be back for another replacement or to get the other side fixed.
And with the replacement, what's the material?
So you could choose between titanium, and then there was another, I think it was like carbon fiber or something.
Oh, yeah.
But, like with the titanium fixture, it takes longer to heal, but it lasts longer.
Someone just saying ceramic?
Yeah, well, yeah, is it ceramic?
Yeah, someone just said ceramic.
Yeah, so, and then the other one heals quicker, but it doesn't last as long. So I basically said I'll get the one that lasts the longest. But it was crazy, bro. It was like I had the operation, and 2 days later, well, basically the day I woke up, I started walking. Because it was like, but they recommend as soon as you wake up, you get up and move.
You start moving, yeah.
But it was, I mean, I had, the build-up was about 3 years of just pain, like ultra painful. I was taking medication for the pain, and I hated that. I've never been into kind of like taking pills or anything like that, like it's not my thing. I'd kind of prefer to only take them when I really need to.
Damn.
So I had to get that replaced, and then the doctor was kind of like, you can do that or choose something else. So I decided to deal with tech, to choose tech, and I don't know why, but
here's a question for you, bro, from English. Do you squeak? Sometimes replacement joints squeak when they get older.
I hope not. I hope not. Might add a bit of character there.
Get out that CRC.
Yeah.
You're probably walking down the halls and it's squeaking away. You go, these damn shoes.
The one thing I disliked about the whole getting a new hip and stuff is the speed. You lose a lot of pace. Because I don't know what it is, but you kind of get to a point where you hit a maximum and you can't run, and your legs won't go any quicker. It's weird. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I found it weird because I've always been quite a nimble, kind of agile kind of person, and when I had my hip replacement, it was like, damn.
Okay, here's another question for you from me. What year era were you born in? Like you're a 70s baby, 80s baby, 90s?
80s, 82.
Did you do martial arts?
Yeah, kind of like a little bit. I did a little bit of karate. And
we all did, eh?
Yeah, there was, because back then too, karate was quite a prevalent sport especially in the rural areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we used to do karate and then go to the camps in Hastings and stuff like that, and but I only did it because the rest of the kids are doing it. It's like cool.
It was
Everyone's
just the
doing
way
it.
it was. Yeah. And it seems to be karate was the number one martial art, and then taekwondo.
Yeah, I was quite because I kind of grew up in a small village. I grew up like around a lot of horsemen and horse people.
Oh yeah.
I was lucky enough to ride horses as a kid, and a lot of my uncles and older cousins and that.
You were rural and or semi-rural.
No, it's quite rural. Like it's literally. Oh, it's hard to explain, but it's.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, really.
Yeah. Too much, bro. Too much. So, how long you got left on your course?
So after this 10 weeks, it'll be another 10 weeks, so 20 weeks all up.
Oh, damn. Feels like you've been on for a while.
Yeah, it kind of, it probably seems like that, but it's going really quick for me.
Yeah.
And it's hard because you have dead points and, you got goals and, you have to meet.
Yeah.
So, the whole time the pressure's on, and then, like the end of the last 10 weeks I just did, we had to basically, we were put into a group of teams.
Yeah.
So we were all put into teams, and there was 6 in each team, and we were building a LMS, which is a learning management system.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for teachers and students. And so each team member got 2 pages each to build out, and then we had to merge our code together to build this one website. And so my job was the homepage, so basically the landing page when you first open up the website, and you got your homepage, and then it's it's got all your navigation stuff there where you can go to other pages, and then I had to build the home page, and it had to have a login and sign up page.
Yeah.
And so I had to build the sign up forms and the login forms and connect them to a database. And then, so whenever someone signed in on the course, signed up, they'd be stored into the database as a sign up, like a new sign up. Then whenever they log back in and out, whenever they logged out or logged back in, they would always be just sent to the login page because they're already signed up and registered.
Yeah.
So I had to build those pages, and then my other teammates had to build, like one had to build the project management and project student profile pages. So we had to build this and then present it at the end of the last 10 weeks.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to lie, I struggled a little bit at the end, like towards the end of that 10 weeks. But I managed to get there. I'm going to make a video about the whole thing and that when I get some time. But I was lucky enough to finish the process, and then got the email the other day about moving forward into level 5. So that was
too much. So the question here, bro, the English Buck and Mana Architect. What's the course, coding, and database?
So the course is full stack development.
All right, and one more question. What protections do you guys have to protect students and teachers?
So with my sign in and sign up and log in forms, there's this function called hashing and salting. And so what happens is when you put your code in, your characters, your normal characters, this function that hashes and salts, it does this thing where it takes the 6 or 7 digits that you've used for your password, and it like mixes them up 10 times, because like in the code I allocated to go 10 times hash these characters. It mixes them up 10 times and then stores that hashed up password into the database. And so it's encrypted straight from the get-go.
Mana now understands. I think he understands rollovers every few minutes. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, so it's basically like a So no one else can read it, basically. It's like a secret key between the database and the user. So whenever the user puts his password in or her password, the function will go back to the database, check the password after being uncrypting it.
Yeah.
Once it's encrypted, it'll come back and say, yeah, sweet, successful, login successful.
He's put a thumbs up. Gotcha. Private key, English Buck reckons.
Yeah, it's like a private key, yeah. Secret key or private key. There's actually a few different ways you can do it. The way that we did it the way I did it was kind of like the way that we were required to do it for the course.
Yeah.
But there's actually way more secure ways of doing that and adding security to your websites.
That's level 6.
Oh, bro, it blows my mind that I can understand that.
Bro,
a lot of it is quite.
You say it with so much confidence, and that's why I'm saying I wanted to get you on and have a good cordial with you about what you're up to. I'm on here all the time, and I know what I'm up to, and you come on and you support, bro, and that's why I thought, bro, give the support back, because we're all trying to enjoy ourselves in this crazy online world. So I was really happy that you agreed, and it's actually created a few other people asking if they can be interviewed, I guess.
Cool.
But no, bro, I wanted to do just half an hour, and we're at our half-hour point. So thank you very much. This is the Bro Toots, the man who's going to be not the next Bill Gates, because he's out of here, but he'll definitely create something awesome. Check out his page, the Bro Toots. Some cool videos. And yes, you did buy some rubs. And
go get you some fun.
Bro, you'll be one of my first invites to come over when we do that barbie, and come over and have a feed and enjoy a bit of time with us. So ngā mihi nui for your kōrero today.
I just want to say, bro, thank you for having me on. Because I always love watching your lives. Like I just enjoy sitting there and watching having your yarns and like adding my little 2 cents to the conversation.
It all helps me, bro. It just makes my brain go.
So when you I wasn't expecting it too, but when you said, "Oh, bro, you should come on live and do a live with me," I kind of like, how I actually never even thought about it, but I'm keen.
Hold on, English Buck said, you do the course or provider. So the Bro Toots, he's on the course. Who's the provider, bro?
The provider is through a platform called Mission Ready.
Oh yeah, there you go, English Buck. Mission Ready.
Mission Ready. But I will say this, guys. If you're gonna do this course and you're gonna get into it, you have to understand, like, you have to work hard. Like, they're not just gonna give it to you. You literally have to put your brain in action and be there to understand what you're being taught, because it's a lot. Like, there's a lot going on. So I think a lot of people have asked me about joining the course, and they kind of taken that thing of like, oh, yep, sweet, so I'll do the course and I'll get a job and I'll make heaps of money and all this. And it's like, yeah, that can happen, but you have to work for it. You can't just think you're gonna just go in there and it's gonna all just get handed to you, because it's not. There's a lot to learn. But it's like, mate, I'm from a small village, and I worked pretty much over half my life in labouring jobs, and now I'm doing this. So, mate, if I can do it, whānau,
get the roro doing the money, making the money.
If I can do it, anybody can do it. Straight up. Like, I'm not a super intelligent person. I'm not dumb, but if you want to do it and you want to push yourself to learn this stuff and do something with it, then get your mind in the game, because you're going to need it.
And for me, the last word, that was you, bro. That was yours. Yours was the last word. So, ngā mihi nui. And we're back on live tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but we'll see how we go. Thanks for joining me today, bro. That was awesome. Awesome to have a good kōrero with you. All right. Ka kite whānau.
Ka kite whānau.